So just a recap. Suppose you're asked x plus y. What is that? Well, here you've got an elephant plus a giraffe. You can't do it because there are two different types. So if you have x plus x, then you can't do it because one elephant plus one elephant, it becomes two elephants. But here you've got an elephant plus a giraffe. You can't really do it. But you can, however, times the two. So when you times the two, the two will come together, merge to create a new entity, if you like, an alligraph. So it joins up to create a new entity here. So now if I ask you what's two elephants plus three alligraph, you can't really do it because this is an alligraph and this is an elephant. They need to be of the same type. Then you can add. So you can have it has to be this in order for you to add two alligraph plus, let's say, three alligraph. Now, because you've got an alligraph here, then you're going to have two alligraph plus three alligraphs. That would be five alligraphs. So it would be this. Okay. So your elephant is one entity. Your giraffe is like another entity, and this is a new entity, xy. They're all different. They have to be exactly the same in order for you to add. So now, suppose I have like so it's just like me saying this: x times x. Well, remember, if it's plus, you can plus. If this is a plus, then you can add the two. But if I'm asking you to times, then who cares? The two just come together and merge to become x squared. Now x squared is a new entity. It's different from x, so these two are different. So if I were to ask you what's 3x plus 7x squared, well, this is different from this. So you can't add the two. You just got to leave it as it is. So it will be 3x plus 7x squared. That these two have to be the same in order for you to add. Okay, but to times, you can just times them. So like if you have 2x x squared times 3x to the 5, let's say. Well, hang on. In order for you to, let's say, if I ask you to add the two, well, you can't add the two because this is different from this. Okay, but you can, however, times the two. When you times, you don't really care. You don't need to check that they're of the same type. You just merge them together when you times. Okay, let me do a few, and then you will see what I mean. So when you times, everything gets multiplied together. So 2 times 3 is 6. Now x squared times x to the power 5. Well, x squared is this, x times x, and then you've got to times x times x times x times x 5 times over here. So basically x to the power 5 is this. X squared is this. So that's x to the 7. So that's the same as me saying x to the power 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that would become x to the power 7. Now x to the power 7 is a new entity. So in order for you to add, say, let's say 2x to the power 5 plus 4x to the power 7. Well, look at this. This is different from this. So you can't add the two. Okay? But you can, however, times the two. So, hang on. So you can times the two. So when you times the two, everything merges together. So this, the 2 times the 4, and then later this times this. Okay? So this will become, hang on, 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, and then 5. Well, x to the power of 5 is x times x times x times x times x 5 times, and to the power of 7, well, you've got to times that to the power of, so x times x times x 7 times, so there 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically that's the same as me saying x to the power of 12, because they're 12 altogether. Okay, now this is a new entity, so you can't you can't add it to x to the power of 5, say. So like if you have 3 x to the power of 5 plus 7 x to the power of 12, well, this is different from this. So you can't add the two, but you can times. So someone gives you something like this. Hang on. Let's say 3x to the x squared plus 4x to the power of 6. The first thing you do is look at this sign here. Is a plus. So they're asking you to add the two. Well, you can't add an elephant to a giraffe. You've got to make sure they're all the same type in order for you to add. So if you look at this here, it's actually x squared, and here you've got x to the power of 6. They're two different things, so you can't add them. But if it's a times, then you can merge them. So remember to add, make sure the two types are the same. When it's times, you don't really care. You just merge the two. So the first thing you should be looking at is a sign here. Here is times, so you times everything. If it's add, you've got to make sure this square box is these two square boxes are the same. So hang on. So let's try this. 4x to the power of 6 plus 3 to the power of 7. Here you can't add. You can't add them because this is different from this. Okay, but you can times them. Times. So here times everything gets merged together. Everything times everything else. So 4 times 12 gets multiplied together. So that would be 12. And then x to the power of 6 times x to the power of 7. Well, remember x to the power of 6 is this 6 times. Okay, and this would be, well, times this to the to 7 times. So basically you've got 6 over here, you've got 7. Altogether it will be 13. So it would be x to the power of 13, because you've got 13x, 13 lots, and they're all multiplied together. Okay.